Hello, everybody. Thank you for gathering with me tonight and mourning the loss of our hero, somebody we had looked up to throughout our entire lifetime, and that is Spider-Man. Spider-Man impacted all of our lives in many different ways. He had taught us so many valuable lessons. He had done so many amazing things, saving lives, making memories together. There's so many different things that Spider-Man did that has an effect on us today. Spider-Man had lived a very interesting life, achieving many goals, like I said, saving lives, teaching us life lessons that we didn't even know about, that we still use to this day. And one thing I want to start off with remembering Spider-Man is his very first fight. So his very first fight was against Green Goblin, and Green Goblin had came in flying on his hoverboard, destroying the city and the area with bombs and everything, just throwing them around, exploding buildings and stuff. And one thing that Spider-Man did while he was in the middle of fighting Green Goblin, he had noticed that Mary was falling off of the building. And in order to save her life, he had to get rid of Green Goblin. And by doing so, he had ripped the wires out from the bottom of his hoverboard, which caused Green Goblin to fly away. And he had dove headfirst down the building to save Mary, and then used his webs to proceed to save her life. And that was the first of many great things that Spider-Man did throughout his lifetime. And one life lesson that Spider-Man had taught me, and that I still use to this day, is never lose hope. Always work hard for what you do, never give up. And there was no matter how many times Spider-Man got knocked down, how many walls he got thrown through, how many times he got hit, knocked down, thrown off buildings, no matter what, there was one thing that Spider-Man always did, and that was get back up and keep fighting. And that's with anything in life. Whether it's something you're trying to reach for, go for, set a goal for yourself, life's going to get tough. And by this lesson that Spider-Man taught us, that we could keep moving forward, get back up, and just keep moving forward and keep going, shooting for that goal. Another lesson that Spider-Man taught was never lose focus on something that you really want to be, or else it will slip away from you. And there's an example. Spider-Man, one time, he had gotten distracted by a bunch of other things that were going on in his life, and which caused Spider-Man to lose grip when he was going up walls. He wasn't hitting his web shots as good as he should have, and he had realized that he was being distracted by outside things. And once he had realized what he wanted and set his mind to it, he progressed in doing greater things than he ever thought he could. And that is something that Spider-Man taught me, is never lose focus, always go for what you want, and don't let it slip away from you before it's too late. And I just want to thank all of y'all for coming here tonight. And Spider-Man has affected all of us greatly in many different ways. And I want us to remember this day and to leave here knowing that Spider-Man is no longer in pain. Spider-Man is in a better place now. And that we will always remember him and know all the great things that he did and how he impacted our life. And he will forever be in our hearts. Rest in peace, Spider-Man. We love you.